Dr. Lucier, Dr. Keogh, Mrs. Novogrodsky, Mr. Chisholm, members of the school committee, family and friends of today's graduates, and fellow classmates of the Wellesley High School class of 2013. When I entered the creaky doors of the old high school, I was a small, nervous freshman. I was not very involved in any social circles, despite my continuing best attempts to make friends in multiple groups, and would often come home and immediately crash on my couch with reruns of That 70s Show, followed by homework, dinner, sleep. I recognized that I needed something more than school in my life, a way to get me involved in something that would boost my self-esteem and help me in the future. I landed a job at the Natick Outdoor Store, a locally owned, classic sporting goods store. From the beginning, the store owner seemed to think I'd be good at selling shoes. He said he could tell I learn quickly and listen well. It's the listening to what people say they want that makes me good at shoe matching for them. You see, there is an art to selling shoes. In fact, it's less about understanding the foot than it is tapping into the person who needs the shoe. It's a kind of foot intuition. I've learned this by fitting hundreds of pairs of sneakers, steel-toed work boots, and other footwear over the last 3 years. Most people feel funny, almost embarrassed by their feet. It's an intimate thing to kneel before someone and slip on a shoe. To hear about how much a person wants to run but is out of shape, or how diabetes has made numb clumsiness of a once stealthy gait. But I listen and offer suggestions that, along with the right footwear, make a difference. I've seen people stand taller when they leave the store, carrying a box of Nikes they never thought they'd get into to take that plunge into running again. It makes me feel good to know I can help someone who, embarrassed by big, age-worn hooves, as one of my regular customers refers to his own feet, is usually too shy to ask for help at other stores. There really isn't any magic in it. It's a mix of good measure and fit, color and comfort, form and function. The extra ingredient is a more intangible thing. It's the ability to look someone in the eye, hear their words about what shoe they're thinking of, and then somehow go fishing for more clues in to make them happy. Give them what they want in leather or rubber, but really listen to the wistful nostalgia in a man's reminiscing about his first pair of Timberland boots when he joined Verizon 40 years ago, or not to blink when the lonely woman sits down, sighs heavily, and starts poignantly apologizing for her disgusting feet as she peels away old shoes and socks. These are the stories that have filled my high school afternoons and Saturdays. Some customers are one-timers, others become regulars, often buying more than just the one pair they came in for. Most ask me when my hours are. They are happy for the connection, and I am happy to help them. So there really is an art to selling shoes, a kind of sixth sense about what makes someone tick and is, quite literally, at the very base of who they are. Today, as we graduate, we wear the shoes we've traveled in together at Wellesley High School. Our Wellesley High shoes have climbed the stairways of the old building, shuffled us through classrooms, sports, plays, band rehearsals, and hundreds of trips up and down the old mess for lunch. About a year ago, our Wellesley shoes walked together across the construction lot and into the new high school. Our shoes have danced at cotillions, scrambled after toddlers in child lab, hit the gas pedal and the brake pedal as they learned to drive the car, toe-tapped nervously through placement exams and interviews, and logged in miles of walking on college tours and at after-school jobs. Although our shoes may look different from one another, they are the same in many ways. Each of our Wellesley High shoes ground us as engaged, curious learners and emotive, connected friends. Our shoes have anchored us and helped us stand erect and stride with confidence to whatever our future plans may be after we graduate from here today. I measure feet and sell shoes on the weekends, but I've learned that it's finding the right fit for the whole of the person that makes the difference. Our Wellesley shoes have served us well. They're comfortable, familiar, and stable. They carried us into this stadium today to graduate, and they'll usher us out shortly as graduates, off to start our own new chapters beyond Wellesley High School. The future is there for us, each on a slightly different path, each looking to find the right fit for the whole of who we are individually. We got a good head start in life thanks to our families and Wellesley High School. The rest is up to us. So stand tall in your shoes, fellow classmates, and let's enjoy the walk ahead into our futures. Thank you.